Welcome in, everyone. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2, the sequel to Darkest Dungeon 1 by Red Hook Studios. We are back again at the beginning of Denial, trying so desperately to not get killed. Here we are, on the road again. We are ready to set out, as far as I know. We're going to the Tangle once more. So this is our supplies. We have Dusk Flights, the Plague Doctor, Winter Fairy, the Vestal. We have Audrey, the default named Grave Robber, and we have Trav, the Man-at-Arms. If you would like to take the Grave Robber for your own name, feel free to use channel points. Once you have a named person in the game, you cannot get another one, but it's open to everyone. So sit back, relax, and watch me struggle in the tangle. Let's go. It is time to get wrecked. I love this, like, hero shot before we leave, even though, honestly, are we the heroes? Thank you, Nightbot, for the reminder for everyone to hydrate and give themselves some love. All right.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
I'm guessing you want this trinket, but you're not gonna get this trinket, so forget about it. What did I want to check? We don't have any blinding gas or smoke bombs. She wants to visit the hoarder still. He wants pillagers, and we need to avoid the hoarder for a mastery point. Okay. Okay. Well, creature den, that's fine. Don't know what that is. Assistance encounter. Don't know what this is. There's the bell. Here's an oasis. If we want to go through loathing. We have no loathing. We could go through a creature den. Here is a story if we want to continue either Dusk Flights or Audrey's story. Don't know what this is. The hoarder is here, so regardless, we have to avoid this path, which means a lair or another story. Don't know what this one is, or any of these three before the end. Okay. This might be a story path, honestly. Although there's candle here, extra candle here. We'll definitely get this candle. And likely one of these. This is a hospital, which could be really good. Screw it, let's go find out what this is. Let us go find out. We're gonna get some loathing. It's gonna be fine. Oop, missed a destructible.
The loathing whispers.
Yep, it sure does. Why do we want destructibles? Because sometimes we get goodies in them. That's why. Ooh, a Shrine of Reflection. Whose story do we want? We can have any of these four. We've been working on Dusk Flights, which got us emboldering vapors. We've also worked on the Man-at-Arms, which got us Bellow, and Dismas, the highwayman who's not here. Whose story do we want this time, chat? You guys tell me. I'm good for whoever. Trav says, clever repartee and a poisoned tongue meant nothing on the battlefield. Audrey says, tradition drove us into each other's arms, or estates, rather. Junia, or I should say, Winter Fairy says, the warmth of the light of belonging. And Duskflight says, I was the smartest, but wisdom was not on the syllabus. Vestal, because we need more development in healers and tanks. All right, all right. Winter Fairy, it is. Want
Vestal.
not.
Chapter 1. Want not.
Ooh, it's gonna get crazy.
Together with her sisters, she tended the Order's sacred flame in pious humility. The Abbey's austere arches and sanctified masonry afforded her a life of sheltered privilege that few beyond the walls could imagine. Discipline was paramount, and when forbidden desires would seek to distract her from monastic toil, she smothered them. Reluctantly.
Ministrations. It removes dots, dazed, and stun. Not all, it doesn't remove disease, but it removes everything else. Ooh. A simple life, fulfilling to a point. So, what do we not take? I don't use Hand of Light all that often. Let's do this. Now we can remove cooldown 3. Cooldown 2. Requires target to be below 33% health. Okay. That's why we've had such problems with it. Upgraded. Plus 30% resistance per token type removed. So if you have multiple tokens on them, they will up their resistance by 30% for the upgraded version. That's pretty nice. Well, now we have 2 ways of dealing with things. All right. Time to go onwards to, I think, well, we can go to the Oasis if we just want an easy candle. We've already done a Shine of Reflection. We're gonna hit another one up here with a candle. Candles are used to upgrade us. Including Strangle? No, that's Dazed. Trav, it's Bleed, Blight, and being on fire, dazed, and stunned. It's not Strangle, it's Dazed. Dazed is the minor form of stunned. So. An Oasis this early is nice. But I think we're gonna go story time. Let's
Let nothing bar your path.
all story all the time. Oops, missed one. Oh, I missed that one too. Sucks. And I missed that one.
By confronting the past, we learn to face the future.
Alright, so the only person who hasn't gained an extra ability is Audrey at this point. I think I'm going to do her this time, just so that equally across the board we have unlocked things for everybody.
Grave Robber. Chapter 1. Luxury's Lap. Born into money and married into more, she spent her days on horseback and her evenings in the ballroom. She was the object of her husband's boorish lust and drunken temper, placating his worst tendencies with a veneer of gracious deference, all the while indulging murderous fantasies of freedom and the fortune that would soon be hers.
Welcome in, Duskflights. Yes, I taught Nightbot how to hug. So now Nightbot hugs. She gets Dead of Night, which clears corpses, gain on hits, heal, and stealth. This is where we get her stealth ability. Yes. So yes, I also taught Nightbot how to remind people outside of myself to hydrate and to give themselves a pat on the back for being them. Because I appreciate all of you guys, lurkers, viewers, and subscribers, Twitch Turbo users, followers, and the like. I appreciate everybody. I don't have a pat. Sorry. Nightbot learns slowly. We are learning only one thing at a time. Onward we go, though. So, Trav has something, but she has Dead of Night now. Let's see, what don't we use? I oftentimes don't use these daggers, but now I can stealth. So what do we not use? We upgraded flashing daggers. Pick to the face is great up front. Absinthe we do use. I mean, like, I think Thrown Dagger is the one we don't use all that much. And that's the one that would benefit from us going stealth. Oh, the fuck. No worries, Duskflights. I hope your doctor's appointment works out really well. Please stay safe on your way there and back again, and we shall see you later or tomorrow, whichever happens to happen. Life goes on. Oh, and Nashi, welcome in as well. I know that you were in early and I did not recognize that, but welcome. Welcome. Hey, I mean, it takes as long as it takes, Dusk, so feel free to just be safe. You are loved. Okay, but I do want this. It clears corpses, and it means that she heals and stealths, and we like that. We like that a lot. Corpse clearing is helpful, especially if you want enemies to come closer for our Man-at-Arms Trav to kabonk them. So, what do we give up? We're gonna give up Poison Dart. We're gonna give up Poison Dart. Yep. We're gonna give it Poison Dart. Alright, well, that's what it is. What does Trav over here want? Oh, he needs a combat item. We can do that. What shall we give him? Remove blindness? Medicinal herbs, maybe? Healing salve. He is a tank. Healing salve. Absolutely. Okay. Here we go. Onward. We're gonna get more loathing. Not great. Oop, nah, I'm missing them all.
The loathing festers.
The academic's cache. With candle.
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
So, we got some currency, both squares and triangles. We got Glimmers of Hope, Anti-Venoms, an in item which gives poison resistance for a region. The Academic's Map, which means that scouting these kinds of caches is much better. And a Distant Trinket, which is really great for our, for Trav. He has this one. All allies behind him gain block. Gain on miss if first in the turn order weakness. This one turn start he gains 50% chance to gain what is it? It's called Trav needs a bigger mace and a helmet, damn it. Yeah, no, I agree. Essentially, everyone will target him. I forget what that word is. And then turn start, if first in the turn order, weakness, 33% weakness. What is his other thing? This heals him. So maybe I don't do this. This we could do. We want him to be targeted, but maybe we give it to her. But she tends to go first in the turn order because she's got speed. Never mind. Nope. She's not the first person. Winterberry is. Winterberry is fucking fast. Holy shit. Holy tamale. Okay, well, as long as she doesn't go first, it'll be fine. Oops, did I put that on the wrong person? Let me check. I did. Put it on the wrong person. It's you. You. There we go. Alright, we'll see if that works out. We do not want her targeted, because otherwise bad things happen. What else? That's all the things. Map it out. We want to go to a bell. To the bell, please. Try to hit all the impediments for the stuff. Ugh, our wheels, our poor wheels. Oh, we missed that one.
These seasoned soldiers
Taunt,
were deployed
yes.
to a winding front, meant to prevent the cult's descent from the mountain.
No, this is a Shrine of Reflection. You've gotten confused, narrator. Although it is a bell, so maybe he's not so confused. Yes, taunt. My sincere apologies. Now, who do we want to find out more of their story? I'm actually going to go for Duskflights this time. Because Duskflights tends to do a lot of our healing, so let's see if we can't bolster Duskflight's abilities even further.
Chapter 2. Head of the class. Her professor was a relic, hacking and wheezing his way through a hopelessly conventional curriculum.
Okay, so he's gonna lecture. We're gonna review our notes. He gets to the conclusion. We do a heated rebuttal. He coughing fits and dies. Whoops.
She delighted in the combative debate, and behind her bookish glasses, reveled in their outrage and confusion.
Now we have a choice. You know, these Philistines have earned... we have a choice between blinding gas, which we've upgraded, or plague grenades, so that we can hit the back row with some badness. We haven't actually used emboldening vapors at all, so I'm actually going to replace that with plague grenade. I would like to redo the order of this. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Anybody else's order I want to redo? Yes, this one. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So before we even need healing, we need to remove frickin' that stuff. We can redo some of this. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And as for Trav, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that works. Okay, we got some stress going on, but it's fine. Where to next? We could go to the hospital. We have to avoid the hoarder, which we've done. Apparently there's another hoarder on this map, so we can't trust that triangle. We could just go to the resistance encounter instead. This is, again, loathing. We're already up 2, so, but this is gonna hit 3 again, but not... That goes through our armor. This may or may not be a hoarder, actually. But, again, it doesn't matter what, we're gonna get some loathing. Let's not go to the hospital, because that's too much loathing. I don't need full loathing. We're gonna go over here. Assistance encounter, let's go. Let's get into a fight. Oh, she went first. That's problems. It's fine. Let's see here. Target. You. And then this ignores armor. Get wrecked. Alright. Please take that. And also this.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Get dazed, you jerk. She got comboed, but she resisted, so she... much better. Let's see here. We're going to...
Stupendous!
Bellow at everybody. You missed! That's your blind for you. Let's remove positive tokens from you. You're on cooldown. We need this.
Cooperation is the key.
It's immune to stun, but at least we're getting it out of the way. That's what we need. Take this, please. Upgrade bolster. It's nearly your only stress heal. Yeah, probably. Get this out of the way.
A breakthrough.
Hero goal complete. Yay. Please remove that. Thank you. Oh, these only work in the back row. That is problems.
Lethality writ large.
Take that.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Yeah. That's not nice. Jeez Louise, stress. Taunted. Finally. Get wrecked. Ah, she wasn't quite low enough, but that's okay. She's low enough for that one. Goodbye.
A righteous action. This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Get Deathload. I'm still adjusting to,
The unpleasant in the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
the differing paths that I have some people on. But thank you, Super Substep, and hi, welcome in. So yeah, we are still learning about the game, figuring it all out. It's not that I'm new to Darkest Dungeon, it's just been a while, and so all of the connections are still... We're working on it. We are full up. Oh dear. What do we got? We got things. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I think you need this right now, actually. Jeez Louise. Maybe we'll do this instead for the time being. That could be useful. Can't use those here. That's fine. And we've got some stuff. Is there anything we absolutely don't want out of here? Not really. Like, it's all useful. Eh. We will continue onward and hope. Where are we going next? Just up ahead. Okay. We've already got problems between people. What the heck?
Desperate and wanting. Will you rebuff their earnest pleas?
Let's find out. He just wants to leave. And we would get combat items we don't really need, and we would get even more combat items that we really don't need. Hey. We have one slot open. Okay, we've got one slot. So we can... Not this one, because this gives us 2 amounts of things. But we can do this one. He's gonna be mad. That's fine. Take all.
The loathing howls.
So that is... We are full up on the milk-soaked linen. And yes, the loathing howls. Alright, where do we want to go next? We do not know, but we don't want to go this way. So the middle path is... we're not there. So we have to go this way anyways. Hopefully this is not a hoarder. That's all we got. Ah, I'm missing them. No. There goes some armor. The witty repartee is not doing well between people.
Sharpen your blades, that we may properly excise our portion.
Alright, looks like a creature den, which should lower our loathing, actually. Unfavorable to terrain, unknown numbers, not worth it. He wants to run away. She wants to fight. She wants to fight. Winter Fairy, it's time for a fight. Ooh. We got puppos.
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
Alright. I'll put you here, actually. Let us make the back row not dodgy. Gross. That's not what I wanted at all, but okay. We're gonna live with that. Get yelled at. Some of you, that worked out for us. You guys in the back. Now that you're not dodgy, take this. Some of you resisted it. That's annoying. Let's see here. Take that. Ow. Oh, perfect. That's where I wanted you to be. We are going to... try to help you a little bit. Because you are so stressed out. Holy shit, lady. Not enjoying that, but that's okay. Be judged. Get wrecked. Take that, back row.
and carelessness, hallmarks of the unprepared.
Get wrecked. Bitey dogs are bitey. Goodbye. Quit being such a dodgy asshole. You hit her now. I would really prefer you not to be in this position, but that's fine. We will fix it later.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Nope. Ow. So much stress. Two puppers down. One more to go. Round 2. Comes with this big boy.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Excellent work. An interminable conflict.
Get judged. Get screamed at, all of you. Ow. Much better.
Steady yourself.
Please de-stress, my god. Ow.
Fight through the fatigue. Lethality writ large.
Please stop attacking her. Like, seriously. I am annoyed. All of you. Get debuffed. Perfect. Not what I want at all. Get wrecked. Ow. Finally. Please stop being so stressed out. I don't like that. Not at all. Let's give him some heals. Get rid of this damn dog. Yeah, I may as well. The Winter Fairy kicked ass. As
Sweet
requested.
reprieve.
Until the next test is put before you.
Take all. Yeah, we must equip something, but he just ran... No, who did? Nobody ran out of anything. Ooh, boy. So much stuff in this. I'm getting rid of that. Now we're good. All right, onward. We're gonna lose another point of armor, but we are almost to the end. So here we go. Dinner's on us. You're funny.
The coach's
that-
plating is spent. We are exposed.
Yeah, so if we take another point of armor damage, we're done for. Ah, we just got traps. No, we don't. We don't have them. Time to deal with cultists. Oh boy, oh boy. Awesome. You are gonna do this. You're gonna be a problem. What are you? Also a problem. And you stealth. Okay. Okay. An ounce of prevention, please.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
And she is going to freak the fuck out. Meltdown time! It's fine. Everybody else is not that stressed.
A slow suffering begins.
Scream. Scream at all of them. Make them suffer. Blinded? Okay. Well, that's fine.
empowered, emboldened.
See you hit her now. Let's see here. You kind of
A
need to
small
heal.
foundation of trust.
Get wrecked. Back row, get poisoned. Let's do this. Slime dimmers on us, indeed, indeed. Here cometh the stress. You are a problem. I don't like you. Alrighty then. Get wreckaged. She can do nothing? What? No, don't like that. Alright, well, move. And you're gonna put some stank on this asshole. Oh, he resisted. Well, that's not nice, but now... Well, that's not nice either.
Hold
Gross.
fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Stress. That's what lurks in the beyond. Stress.
Well done.
Finally. Now we're getting somewhere. Get wrecked. You're a
The
problem, little
work
baby.
continues.
Let's see here. You get patched up from that. Also... Nice dodge. some of you.
Incremental,
Dang it.
but deadly all the same.
Such stress. I'll get that back. Take out a corpse. Get ounce of prevention back up, because we clearly need it. You are a problem. Yes, yes, we know. Get debuffed, you jerks. Please clear his bleed. Thank you.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Armor? What armor? Fuck your armor. You're still in the back, though. Get blighted, you jerk. Stress! Oh god, he's so stressed. But bolster's up, so let's de-stress a little bit. Super Substep is right about that whole
Sweat
upgrading
soaked
bolster thing.
brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Get wrecked, you jerk. You.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Get wrecked. Well, well, well. Get armor broken. We do not need you bleeding. Get
Relief comes rarely in
healed.
these times. Savor it.
Goodbye.
in this weighty gloom, a spark.
Yes, I know I'm overburdened. Don't worry. We're about to deal with that. Let's see here. Trinket, trinket, trinket. This needs to go on somebody, so it's gonna go on you. And this... Actually... It's gonna go on you. Shoot. We're just gonna equip things. It's gonna go on you. So now we are there. And what do I want to give you? I want to give you... this for now. There. We have some slots again. All we have left is to get to the inn. We made it through the tangle.
Rest tonight, under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
So, we reached the river's song. We have gained 8 candles just for reaching the inn. The provisioner eagerly accepts the congealed sign, which means that we have +1 mastery points as well as -3 stress. We did gain an extra mastery point from completing the for avoiding all the hoarders, essentially. What are we fighting to preserve? I'm partial to fruits in the form of jam, but I understand there are heresies involved pickling. And we all gain quirks. So Duskflights gains Sprawl Scrounger. Winterfairy gains Tangle Scrounger. Audrey gains Hard Skinned. Nice. Nice. And Trav gains Zoophobic. He had a bad time in that creature place. Audrey also gained Weak Hold on Life, which is unfortunate because that's death blow resistance down as well as meltdown chance up. But Duskflights completed her hero objective as well. So we have gotten the extra mastery point. So here we are. Okay, can I... Onward. Stress is down. So the only person who has any stress at all is Trav, which is nice. As for inn items, who do we want to have blight resistance? I don't think the next... I think all we have is the sprawl.
Everywhere
Yeah.
in ruin. Everywhere in need.
All we have is the sprawl to go through, which is more burny than poison resisty. So I'm gonna throw this on Trav. That's fine. You have the least amount of health, you have the least amount of health, and you are the tank that gets taunt, so have some health. That will help us. We're gonna be down some flame for this. He still wants to kill pillagers. You gain a lot of stress, so honestly, I'm just gonna leave that on you until it's gone. Let us give you the ability to remove dots regardless. I don't have smoke bombs, so I can't give them to you. And you also can remove dots regardless. This is going to get changed to this once she's out of that. These are problems. They're such problems. Okay, let's...
The means of mastery.
Bolster has to be... because we need the stress relief. Ooh. I may have to change her out for Poison Dart. But this also de-stresses if I upgrade it. We'll come back to her. You. I like that this is upgraded. That could be good. We could upgrade the heals, but we haven't really been using it. We might want to upgrade Illumination, because then it ignores dodge and stealth and removes stealth and 3 positive tokens. And it, like, I've been removing tokens a lot with this, so this is probably good to upgrade. We've already upgraded your heal. Ounce of Prevention is going to get upgraded. Hold on. She's not in the right place for either of these. We have her in 2nd position. So that means that this definitely needs to go and this definitely needs to come back. Yeah. So I'm going to upgrade this. And I am going to upgrade... I'm going to upgrade this. So let's see. You have 3 upgrades. You have 2. You have 3 upgrades. You have 2. So... we're going to grab that one. And... this one. That's where we're gonna go. Alright, we have the
Your coach
wainwright.
must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
A smoother ride. For a time at least.
We can rename our pet. Just FYI. This would have been great in the last one. It's whatever. We've got a ton of combat items. It's the majority of what we have. Alright, let's see what the Provisioner has.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
Can afford neither of these, which is fine. There's only one person who hasn't had stale bread. But move resistance on our first 2 people would be really great. Screw it.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
We don't really need combat items at this point. So you get this, and you get this. That will help both of them immensely. Your move resistances are now much better. Okay, we've got items, we got buffs. Everyone has had a health buff except you, I believe. Yeah, you're the only person who's not Winter Fairy, I'm sorry, you've been left out of all the fun stuff, but you have like a badass amount of health anyway, so these 2 definitely needed some help, and Trav always needs help, so here we go. Onward to face death, destruction, and everything. Oh, this is gonna be bad. They hate each other now.
Cruelty and callousness have claimed dominion here.
Really? Really? Every time they use their, like, 2 most useful skills, they get weakness? We're gonna have a bad time. Just saying. We're gonna have a bad time, you guys. Oh, we're gonna have a bad time.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Oh boy. Well, time to burn. Let's go.
An elementary problem, is it not?
Ooh. Unique trinkets and stress heal? What? Oh, are you just telling us about the relationship? Yeah. We know. We know. They hate each other. It's bad. Unique trinkets and stress heal or an unknown. Let's go for trinkets. Let's go for trinkets. Ah! And there goes our wheels again. Annoying.
An academic's study, full of the forbidden and the forgotten.
Alright, she wants to get a trinket and a quirk, and she wants to get less stress and a quirk. Ooh, trinket or... We don't have a ton of stress, so trinket it is. But they become friendlier.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of unparalleled power.
Turn start, 90% heal 10% or plus 2 stress. Okay, screw it. That's where we're gonna go. This is gonna be wild.
When deliberation is exhausted, trust your instincts.
I don't need more loathing. I need less loathing. This does not have a problem in the pathway. This has unknown pathways. Let's do this unknown. There's
Let
less
nothing
problems.
bar your path.
Ooh, field hospital. I mean, everybody's full health. Wellness. She just stresses out so much because of this. Like... Oh, we don't have enough money to do it. Fuck. Fuck. Lux. Spent all our money. But this is why she stresses out so bad. Both of these are really bad, let me tell you. But, like, I can't remove it. I don't have enough money. Fuck. Well, that did not help us. But we can only go here, so onward.
Wheels askew, coach limping. Be prudent.
No more wheels.
Let us hope their desperation can be eased.
Okay, so he wants to steal and get extra food. He wants food or food and combat items. We don't really need the combat items. We're gonna do this one. Those two are becoming...
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Buddies. Alright. This will get us a candle. This scouts out the rest of the area. This, who knows? This is armor hazards. We cannot go here. Whatever this assistance encounter is, we cannot go there. This is bad. And it goes only to a lair. This is just bad. This has candle. This has candle across the board. This one allows us to go to any of these three. We're probably not going to survive this region. But let's find out... Let's go to the tower and find out what is going on. She wanted to go to the tower anyway, so that helps. With her stress. There goes some armor. Ooh, we are getting beaten. So now we know what everything is. This was helpful. Okay.
We must keep moving.
This is double loathing. This is a hospital again. Except we will lose the rest of our armor. We cannot go to the bell here. We have to go to the resistance counter. This is Oblivion's Ingress before Oblivion's Rampart. But if we go there, it's problems. This is also Ingress, but we'll just get Loathing and Loathing. Okay. Our safest bet is actually go to the hospital. Not that we have enough money for the hospital, but go to the hospital. Go to this assistance counter. Get a second bit of loathing here, a third one here, and then to the end. That is like the safest route. Well, actually, no, because we cannot. We have no wheels to do this one. I mean, we do have the option of just doing the loathing route, but then we end up in a wheel fight twice. Yikes. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the hospital. Just, we have no good choices.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
Trav de-stresses because he wanted to go to the hospital anyway.
The coach's plating is spent. We are exposed.
Yes, we are. It's bad all the way down. But extra candle. We still have no money. Ay, ay, ay. Still have no money. We came here for the candle, really? Time to get into a fight. A barricade fight.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
They all wanted that, so that's de-stress for everybody.
The fanatics feed themselves to the fire, their flesh melting like candle wax.
Ooh. Oh, this is bad. Okay, That's good. Let's see here. We need to kill this thing so fast. Get barked at, all of you. Please take this. Ow. Oh, that's bad. We need our ounce of prevention.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Get critical, you jerk. That will make its attack less bad. Perfect. Get killed. Less bad. Oh, that's bad. Ah, Eggnog! Welcome in. The only slot I have open is Audrey, the Grave Robber, so you are now a very pretty, once rich girl. Eggnog. Thank you for spending your points and welcome in, welcome in. Alright, all slots are taken. I cannot rename any more heroes. It's immune to Blight, so he's not. Take that. And unfortunately that just makes him unhappy, but we are going to do this. That will help. I just have to wreck you this way. Let's see what else. Remove that from you. You don't get to do anything. Now it's loaded the shot, which is problems. All right. Scream at everybody.
Brilliant conclusion.
You're getting stressed out. That helps, because now you can hit him. Alright. Get wrecked, you jerk. Take more damage. Ow. That was a low blow. She resisted this time. This is good. This weakness is really saving our asses right now. blind you. That will help. Get wrecked.
Another impediment. Cleared with impunity.
He wanted... That was his hero goal, so he got what he wanted. You will get this back up. Pretty please. Loaded another shot. Immune to this, so... Ounce of profession.
Empowered. Emboldened.
It is. Need to bolster you. That gives him some block. Let's bring this thing to the front, shall we? Weakness it up. Goodbye. That really wasn't nearly as bad. How am I? I'm doing well. I am kicking ass and taking names and chewing bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum, so we're gonna take all of that. Whew boy. She is out, so that means that I need... Where is it? This one. And then something else after that. Where are we going? To this assistance encounter. Oh, I missed that one. Oh well.
Desperate and wanting. Will you rebuff their earnest pleas?
How are you, Eggnog? How are you? Okay, he wants to dim the light but get food. She wants to up the light and get food. Dusk Flights wants to avoid. Eggnog, we are going to... We need the light. We need the light. We are gonna go with Eggnog's assistance. Everybody else is mad.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
That's fine. We are overburdened. What do we get rid of? Do we have... I don't think we have any slots here. We do not. Okay. This one needs to go. We are full up. Where are we going next? This is a candle, but then a rough wheel patch. So actually we have to go to the other one. Yeah. This sucks. This one, please.
Though decidedly inconvenient, at least we know what's coming.
We do indeed. Ah, I missed it. It's problems all the way down, guys. It's problems all the way down. This is such problems. Icky, icky problems.
The beautiful illusion that was the world.
Well, welcome home.
Fragmented
Welcome
and
home.
undone.
We do have an exclamation mark hug command, so feel free to get hugs from Nightbot. Nightbot has learned how to hug people. Bite, and they get weak. They get vulnerable, or leave, and get stress and less flame. No, we're going to vulnerable them. Heck yeah, Winter Fairy, we're fighting. Oh. Okay. This is untenable, and I don't like this. Take your laudanum, please, and thank you. You are a problem. You have ordained, you are a problem. You need to move back. You need to consecrate this position. Hate that. Hate that. Scream. And shout and let it all out. Scream and shout and let it out. This fight will go on and on and on and on.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
There we go. And you are going to bolster her because she's already stressed out to the max. Alright, my ounce of prevention needs to go up because this
Cooperation is the
getting
key.
ridiculous. These cultists, man, they suck. Of course, Eggnog, of course. Oh, you hugged me, Eggnog. Aw, you are wonderful. You're gonna remove him? Then you're gonna remove her. That's much better. Alright. Hate that, but resisted a whole bunch of things. That's great. Get wrecked. You are stealthed. That's a problem. Fine, we'll pick on you. Let's see here. Back row, get blighted.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Get wrecked. No more tokens for you. Resisted, yes. We want you to die very fast because you are ordained. He's gonna bolster you because you just stress out so much, and that gives him block plus. These guys in the back can take more blight, but they resisted it, which is problems. You die. Get judged. Aw, everybody's wonderful. Ah, my chat's so sweet. That's fine. Maybe we blind in the back. Missed because of blindness. That's fine. Get debuffed, you jerks. You get destroyed. You missed, jerk. Take this. You're gonna need it. Goodbye. Little baby in the back. Get wreckaged. This is gonna heal your stress, so heal some stress. Get stealthed. Bolster you
Lenity,
now.
grace, small acts that drive back the darkness.
Get rid of things and get killed. Oh, that's fine. It's not gonna help you. Your problems now. That's
An
fine.
interminable conflict.
Say goodbye to your buffs. Get wrecked. You just need to go. Not a lot of damage, and some of us resisted. I'm gonna buff the flame, and then I'm going to whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole. Ooh, ow. Not good, not good. You are going to remove his, and then you are going to do this. You are going to remove hers. Judgment upon your head. Get weakened. You are going to bolster de-stress. You are going to stealthify and heal and de-stress. You're just gonna be an asshole. That's fine. Don't worry about it. How about... I don't care about your armor. How about... Fuck you. How about scream and shout and let it all out? Well, that did not work out, but that's okay. We are going to redo the consecration because it's so useful. How about no? Whack-a-mole. Goodbye.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
The loathing festers.
New combat items required. This. Oops. This. That. Yeah, you're fine. Now, we have an interesting setup. I kind of like having this, but we do have silent treatment, which flame resistance, if on fire, stress. But if stained item is equipped, at round start, you have a 50% chance of stealth or stealth times 2. 20% chance of stealth times 2. Or, 30% chance of nothing. If stealth, crit goes up. If not stealth, damage on self goes up. So she will take more damage if she's not stealthed out. But it could be really great. No, it's 50% chance of... If you do the whole 100% for the round start, you have, at the round start, 50% chance of stealth, 20% chance of stealth times 2, or a 30% chance of neither. Screw it, why not? let's go. Let's see what it happens. This is what is giving him taunt. I like this. Except she would end up being first. I don't really care about weakness on her, though. No, it's fine. We'll leave it as is. We're at max inventory, and where do we want to go next? We want to go here. So we don't have the wheels to go here. We want to go here. Alright. Welcome back from the ads, and thank you for watching them. Use me how you want. I will, Eggnog, I will. We must go here so we do not have bad wheels.
Perhaps you are finding your courage at last.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Oh boy. Fanatics! He wants to fight. She wants to fight. Everybody wants to fight. Trav, let's go fight. Just don't tease me a lot. Your courage is always here. You guys are sweet. Okay, everybody in this is problems.
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses. What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Everybody in here is problems. That's what we can learn.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
You are such problems. Much problems. An ounce of prevention for us, please. Thank you. Problems. Now we are burning. Get wreckaged for more debuffs. Also, please take this. Yep, he's problems. Look at those problems. So many problems. And cannot be moved. That's annoyance. Get screamed at. You jerks. Alright, here we go again. You. Critical. Get rid of her burn. Back row. Take some blight. Nobody has positive tokens, so we are just going to attempt to get rid of you with some judgment and some weakness. That should help us a lot. You do less damage now. Fuck you. Ow. Burning to the face. Alrighty then. Holster you. Everybody's gonna pick on him, so it's fine. Pick to the face. We hate you.
Victory
debuffed again.
supposes strategy. Press on.
Get rid of your badness. Back row, take blight. Get blighted, you jerks. Get screamed at. Oh, that missed across the board because of his freaking blind. This big guy needs to die first because he is ordained. Like, this guy's annoying, but this guy's a problem. So. Oh, we don't like that. No, we don't. Go back.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Alright. Bolster you, because you have some stress. Let's see here. Remove your positive tokens, 'cause flux you. Goodbye. That's problems. Ow. But that's actually fine. Goodbye. Let me see here. Get armor broken. Get judged. Goodbye. Whack-a-mole.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
In the end, the big guy died last, which is hilarious. Ooh, +6 speed. I will take it.
The loathing festers.
But that's okay, because we're going to put combat items on people. Let's remove some blindness, shall we? We're going to get this again. That worked out really well. Does this stack? Yes. Perfect. Which means that we have some slots open, finally. And does this stack? It does. Cool, 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 cool. We are good to go. Where are we going? Just onward. It's the last fight. We actually made it through the... almost made it through the sprawl? What the heck? How did I pull that off? I don't even know. Oh, I missed that one. People are getting mad at each other. It's bad. This is the boss fight, and we don't know what this guy does. He's bad, though. Yeah, you buff. He's a problem. The Deacon is a problem. We don't like the Herald. He's a problem.
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
We don't like the altar. The altar's... it's problems all the way down, guys. But an ounce of prevention must be had.
Empowered, emboldened,
Get
Victory supposes
that.
strategy. Press on.
And all she can reach is this guy, which is fine. Stress. Oh no, the stress. He needs to scream at people. Flux you all. What is this? Exulting from unspeakable cosmic forces. You guys need to be debuffed. And then she needs to put this up on you so that we can have a better time. Okay, these two can't move. That's fine.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
More of that, and then more of this on you, because you're bad. You guys in the back can have even more dots. Die faster. Hate that. Is that 68? Well, now it's at 80. That's much better for us. Bolster you so that you don't freak the fuck out. Get
Cunning.
more
You may
debuffed.
outwit them yet.
No longer stealthed. Wahaha, we dodged that shit. Stress. Resisted most of that. That is good. Maybe you guys can get fluxed. Let's see if we can stun you outright. No, but we can vulnerable you, which will be so good when we do this. Yell at everybody. Yeah, you suck. Problems all the way down. Don't like that. That thing heals. Okay. Yikes! Healed to full from these assholes. Okay, good to know. Everybody bleed.
Well done.
Get wrecked, you jerk. You're fine. You don't get to be stealth anymore. Fuck you. You two in the back, die faster.
Brilliant conclusion.
Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. Please stop stressing. It's bad when you stress out. That thing dies. Yay, that's good for us. Okay, you... Please bring her back. Thank the gods. You... need some absinthe. That's much better. Get this back up and running, please. And you yell at all of these assholes.
A steady
Goodbye.
subtraction, an invariable result.
Yeah, you don't get any more healing from anybody now, you jerk. Alright, let's get this back up.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Stress down, please. Let us heal some more. And de-stress. That is good. You... Maybe we can stun you. Yes, we can. Get stunned, you jerk. Can do nothing but die. Use that. And then hit him where it hurts.
Awash in turmoil.
Take more dots, you jerk. You resisted. Okay, well, we don't like that. What we do like is whack-a-mole, though. You only have one. So we will illuminate you to your idiocy. Take more damage per turn. Take even more damage. Bolster you. Get judged. Ow. Whack-a-mole. Well, they are the only target, so... Yeah, we'll just heal you. It's gonna be fine. Armor break. Judgment. Armor break again. Armor break a third time. Death.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Ooh. Ooh. I think we have just enough space for all of it.
The
Nope.
loathing whispers.
But that's okay. We do have space to put combat items on people. So we're going to do this. And we are going to do this. We only have one thing of loathing. And only one place to go. Time to head out. Oh, I missed that one. I missed all of them. Ah! God, I suck. We made it to the inn. Wow. We've consistently gotten better and better for each run. Whew! The mountain beckons.
The roaring heart does much for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul.
So, we reached the Hag's Cauldron. 12 Gandals gained just for reaching this inn. We also finished Secret Safe Complete, so we got an extra Candle of Hope rewarded. But now we get quirks. Duskblight's got Shadow-Handed, which means Duskblight's speed goes down. Winter Fairy got Tuckered Out, which means if her HP is below 50%, she does less damage. And Trav gained Amateur Weaponsmith, which means that at round start, he has a 5% chance of having a 100% crit. Not bad. And then he completed his objective, so that's objectively good. We also got extra Candles of Hope for finishing the region goal, so we will take all of those. Stress is bad, but let's see what we can master.
Practice. Improve.
We have not used that at all. We do use this a lot. And up the damage on Plague Grenade, because I've been using it quite a bit. And I'm going to up the damage on Whack-a-Mole, because I can't... Rampart is problems now. Motherfucker. Okay, that's all we got there. You are at 4. You are at 7. You are now at 4. You are now at 4. I like the Gilded Mind on you. But I think we need to up your speed so that we can get Ounce of Prevention faster. That is for the best. We have fire resistance. Maybe we need this one instead. Yeah. I'm discarding all of these. I'm just going to discard this one as well. These ones I'm going to keep just in case. Actually, no. This one I'm going to get rid of. This one I might decide I need later. Okay. Let's go to the Wainwright.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
Not quite enough to get all of our armor back. That's terrible. I'm gonna switch these out.
Reconfigure. Meet each challenge on its own terms.
This is much more useful, I think, for right now. And yeah.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
I do like this healing salve, but let's actually do in items first. I've got slime mold. I wish I could just sell it. I like the stale bread better, obviously, but we've got friendship problems. Like, so many friendship problems.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Yep. That's as good as it's gonna get. So, least health. Least health. You need the biggest booth, and Winter Fairy, you might end up with a quirk. Or a disease. Let's find out, shall we? Nope, nothing. Just extra health. Okay. Who has the worst? These two. Eggnog and Trav just do not like each other. Duskflights and Trav are not super happy, but yeah. Trav and Eggnog, please stop being so mad at each other. That's better. It's not great, but it's better. So that's all we're taking with us. Alright, where do we go next?
All roads lead to the mountain, but only one leads beyond it.
So this is the first time we've reached the mountain, so to speak. We do like friendships better than enemy ships? I mean, enemies to lovers is fun. We'll find out what happens.
The climb is treacherous, the air thin, but you will endure it.
Alright, wish us luck, chat, because this is our first time to the mountain, and we shall see what happens as we deal with cultists. Onward. We are stressed out, but we are going to the mountain regardless. Let's see what happens. Oh no, this is problems.
The slowest and deadliest poison of them all.
If she self-heals, Winter Fairy gets weakness. If she uses Illumination, Eggnog gets weakness. Lovely. What happens between these two? Ah, they like each other.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Our healers gain strength every time they play Grenade or Administration. The healers love each other. Everybody else hates each other. Oh boy. Oh, we are gonna die so hard. That's okay. This is the furthest we've ever gone, so let's go. Onward to the mountain.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
So we haven't visited a hoarder, and we have not used smoke bombs. Smoke bomb. 4 times, so it is what it is. That's our goals. Yeah, it's just enlightening us to what has happened in the relationships panel. Here we go. What else, Eggnog? No, we looked at everything. Why are you still explanation pointing me? Let's go. Well, that doesn't bode well. Here comes problem number 1. Oblivion's Ingress. Time to face cultists. So many cultists. Ooh, block +2 fight. Just fight. Just fight. No, block +2 fight. Let's go. Everybody wants to fight. Oh, this asshole again. And his whole friend, all of his friends. Well, an ounce of prevention, please. Let's get buffed. Alrighty then. Take damage. Get debuffed. Oh, the stress. The stress is bad. Let's see here. You need this. Ow. Some of us can't be moved, and Eggnog is in meltdown time. Problems, but she's stealthed, it's fine. Please don't die. Unfortunately, I'm going to weakness Eggnog, or I'm gonna weakness Winter Fairy with that because I can't not. We need to bolster some people because the stress is getting to us. It's bad. Yeah, you now regenerate its problems. But what we can do is this. Flux you. You missed, you jerk. Oh no, the stress. So much stress. Back row, get fluxed. Take
Lethality
that.
writ large.
Take this. You can only judgment? That's fine. Get stunned, hopefully. Not stunned, but weakened, definitely. No, we need... You actually can't be moved, so get dazed. That is helpful. He still heals, but that's okay because he's dying quickly enough. You also heal. It's fine. Dying quickly enough. Alright. You missed, you jerk. Alright. Back row. Fuck you. You specifically. Fuck you. This does not. This, however, does. Get rid of all of that. No more of that. You don't get to keep any of that. You die. You die. Now you have no healers. Let's go. Bolster the crap out of her. All right. Let's get you a bit more healed, thank you. Let us put the dots on you. Oh, he's so stressed. But we are going to consecrate a fortitude him, so it's gonna be okay. We are also gonna scream at you. Get debuffed. We're gonna... Get this. She's gonna do this, and heal up. And stealth out, and de-stress. He finally gets this back, so we're gonna deal with stress. Get judged. You're gonna take so much damage. Take this. Take that. Can't bolster, but I can do this. Be dazed. Do nothing. No. Goodbye. Goodbye.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
We did it! Very well done, everyone. We must put combat items on our peoples again. She did really great with a bear trap. I kind of like that for her. And you know what? He can do this, and yes, I know. Oh, his relationship went up. I don't... Trav, why do you still have... Okay, you're just being fussy. Is there anything on the map? No. Go forward. Try not to die. But we abated our loathing. We're at 0 loathing, which is very good for us.
Behold, the source of the stain. Gateway to incomprehensible emptiness.
I do question the use of poisons and diseases against the undead, creatures renowned for not being
The mind
subject.
must be freed of its self-imposed incarceration.
Subject to the weaknesses of the flesh, but ah well. But are they true undead or just corrupted? Have fun with this one. Shackle of Despair, Bolt of Lamentation, Latch of Regret, Padlock of Wasting. We don't know what any of these things do. This is the first time we've ever come across all of this. It's problems all the way down, but we're going to prevent some things.
Collaboration confers advantage.
We're going to attempt to bleed some things and blight some things. You enjoy that. Crippling doubt stresses us out. Oh, we are gonna be so stressed.
Lenity. Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
We dodged that crippling doubt. Some of us did anyways. Oh god. Not all of us. Yikes. Cannot use healing skills. Well. Back row. Fuck you.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Stumbling and stupefied.
Okay.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
We dodged.
Bafflement and vexation.
The stress. Cannot use melee skills. Okay, well, I've been using ranged anyway, so fuck you. Get better. Jeez, it's problems all the way
A small
down.
reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Ow. Ow. But one down. One down. Okay. Well, ow. Cannot use ranged. Well, that's fine. We're going to help you. She's gonna help herself. You can do nothing. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. I'll try that. Ow. Let's do that. Let us also do this. No healing skills allowed. However.
Excellent work.
You're gonna melt down
A simple
otherwise.
kindness.
We're gonna do that. Could we have healed? Yes. Are we going to? No.
And now, the greatest test of all.
Why is it that you cannot heal? Why is... Oh, because it's skill blocked. Never mind. You get rid of that. And also take this. Heal yourself. Please. Fuck's sake. Some are certainly undead.
Perhaps they have given their last.
Divine Grace. He went resolute. Yes. That's so good for him. Duskflight, please resolute. Yes! Oh, so good.
An interminable conflict.
Can't heal. That's fine. Get wrecked.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Ounce of prevention, though, might help us a little bit. I don't know.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Down to 2. Alright. Can't bolster. That just slows them down. But I can do this. And maybe resisted the stun. Okay. That did de-stress her a little bit. He dodged that. That's good. Can't do melee. That's fine. This is ranged. Fuck you. Sadly, I'm gonna make somebody mad, or we'll weaken them, but that's okay. I need the buffs and the heals. Bolster you so you don't melt down. And then... weaken you.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Okay, can't heal this round. That's fine.
What is it, then, that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
Get wrecked. Resisted the stun. Take this, please. We are churning through it. It's tough, but we're doing it. Slowly but surely. You are gonna heal yourself, even though it gives Winter Fairy weakenfulness. Get wrecked. That's ranged, not melee. This is also ranged. Blocks you. And you're gonna bolster. Goodbye. One last lock. Paralyzing fear. That's fine.
Fight through the fatigue.
Can't heal. That's fine. We're gonna start out with some of this. We are going to continue with this. No extras, but that's okay. We can't bolster, but we can hopefully deal some stank. Dazed is great. Fuck you. Can't heal again, that's fine, because what we're gonna do is just put some stank on that. Enjoy the blight. More blight.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Bolster Winter Fairy so that she does not melt down. Get wrecked. Goodbye.
At last, the world's mind is free to remember a time before the cancerous corruption.
Shackles destroyed on our brain. Huzzah! We did it!
The flame grows stronger.
Whew. Oh, look at the candles. Look at the candles. Holy shit, 74. Okay, so we got 2 candles for the Valley, which we complete every time. That's easy. We got 8 candles from Academics Honorandum, because we learned things. We completed a region, so we got candles. We did not do a sluice or a lair, but we did find 7. Wanderer heroes were selected at the crossroads. We had 2 of them, so we got 2 candles. We finished 2 hero goals. We faced our failure for reaching the confession boss. Our first victory bonus got us extra candles. Very nice. Completed denial, so we got more candles. And our heroes survived, so we got even more candles. We did not do a bounty hunter or a fallen hero honored because none of our heroes followed. Fell. Blah, blah, blah. 74 is fantastic. So, what happens from here? Let us find out.
It was you who found the cipher, scribbled hastily in the decaying margins of some long-forgotten tome, scribbled in blood.
Whether by providence or happenstance, we stumbled upon the mark of some strange power invoked the world over,
Reflected in cultures predating mankind itself. A semicircle radiating 5 points of power. A symbol hidden deep in the iconography of every ancient empire.
the Iron Crown, enigmatic and ubiquitous.
That doesn't bode well. That does not bode well at all. Your heroes have memories that can be equipped. Ooh, so what did we learn? We learned This is all of our currencies, combat items. These are all the combat items we know about, all the in items we have used and learned about, all of the trinkets that we now know about, and all of the stagecoach items that we now know about.
To recall a thing is to make it real once more.
Yeah, this is just that was just Act 1. That was the easiest act. It only goes downhill from here. There's only more suffering and struggle.
Look to those who have known fear and failure in ample portion.
And now there are memories. Max HP or movement resist? Ooh. Max HP.
When all is lost, we cling to what we can remember.
Move resist.
A memory of pleasure can dull a moment of pain.
You have none. Winter Fairy has none. Or Duskblights has none, sorry. Winter Fairy has none as well. Now we have one. A favorite toy.
A fleeting impression, a flickering light.
Still none to have for Winter Fairy.
Sun-dappled roads winding through ancient forests, our murmured conversations in the coach. We were close then.
Well, now it costs less to put them on. All right.
Wisdom will help you choose a path. Resourcefulness will ensure you survive it. These wheels are invested with noble purpose. Every rotation, blessed rest for the warriors of our cause.
Starting to get to the
Hail
point
the vessel of your deliverance.
where we need more stagecoach. All right, that should help. Let's get the repair costs down. We've not gone to a hoarder yet. This is just to make things harder. So we're going to ignore Renown and Infernal Flame for the time being.
Hearts and minds will carry the day. A little more light, a little more strength.
So we haven't played with the Highwayman in a little bit, so I may be doing that. As you can see, I don't have the Binding Blade DLC. So there are two characters that I do not currently have. Not entirely certain which ones they are, to be quite frank. We have 11 left.
New instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction and overcome it.
Memories seem to be shared across the party. Crusader and something, yeah. I believe the Crusader is one of them, because it was very popular in the first game.
Every twinkling recollection is another implement at our disposal. A welcome advancement in the science of survival. A drop of sanity in a sea of madness.
I think... yeah, we'll do one more round of this. Nice. Cool. All right, new things. So we've gotten some new things. Of all of our stuff. Alrighty then. That is everything for the Altar of Hope. Have I made good decisions? Fuck if I know. But we're in it. We're in
Sanctuary. As fleeting as a dying star.
So, which confession you choose determines which final boss you must face in the mountain. It also changes how long the expedition is, which buffs enemies can get via ordainment, flame effects, and more.
You must face your failures, or be consumed by them.
We have battled through denial, but now it is time to deal with resentment.
Let us drag your agglutinated indignities out.
On the denial confession, you do not require a trophy to enter the mountain, but for all other confessions, you must collect at least one trophy by defeating a region boss. Bosses live in lairs. You may attack a boss early in the expedition or later on, but remember, if you reach the gates to the mountain without a trophy in your possession, the expedition will be over. Even though the journey will be ended, you will score candles of hope for whatever you have accomplished. So we must seek at least one lair.
Out into the light. Your vociferous calls to bring our findings before the faculty were dangerously premature. Given the gaps in our understanding, doing so would risk ridicule, or worse, robbery. I took no pleasure in asserting my seniority, stifling your protestations with a strict mandate of absolute secrecy. You acquiesced, but your plaintive susurrations betrayed a burgeoning resentment. The crossroads, where lost souls hope to find their way.
And we get to choose our party once again. So, Iron Constitution has been added to our man-at-arms. Dismas is a fisher folk slayer, but he is a germaphobe, which means minus 5% positive relationship chance, and if blighted, turn start stress. 25% chance of stress. She's hard-skinned and a tangle scrounger, but also pacifist and a coward. 10% meltdown chance, gain when hit, +1 stress 5%, turn start. If rank equals 1, back 3, 15%. Oof. Maybe we switch her out. Slow-handed. Yeah, you're slower now. But interesting. That's where we are at. I'm gonna take... I don't know what this... Why does he have a skull on his head? Is it because he has a memory? I have no idea. Well, we're taking him first regardless.
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
We're taking the Highwayman this time. He's still default named, so if you do not already have somebody named in my party, or I should say in my roster, feel free to use channel points to grab that name slot. Dismas is still on his default name. Once they're all done, they're all done. Um,
A sister of battle, repudiated, but unbowed.
so his path is wander. Do we want to change his path to sergeant? No, we liked wanderer. That's why we're keeping it. Dismith has rogue, which changes a couple of things. So wanderer. So let's see here. Riposte inflicts 33% chance of combo, which is really nice. It does affect Wicked Slice, which is this one. It doesn't look like it does the base one, but it might do the upgrade. So what does he get as upgrade? Execution 2 on upgrade. Higher damage to upgrade Wicked Slice. Not bad. It affects Duelist's Advance. So less riposte, more forward is what Duelist Advance ends up getting. I think. Yeah, that looks to be about the difference. Can't be used in position 3. Grape Shot Blast, which we do not yet have, and Take Aim is changed to currently, let's see, in Wanderer we get self crit 100% remove blindness, and then the upgrade is crit times 2 remove blindness, but Rogue changes it to speed riposte times 2, round start riposte for 3 turns, and then the upgrade is the same except riposte skills gains plus 25% damage for 4 turns as well. So Take Aim is a self buff that you want to do early on if he goes rogue. I actually think that I like that, in fact. Tracking Shot, fantastic. It doesn't change at all. We don't have Grape Shot, so that's fine. Point Blank Shot. What would we change out for Point Blank Shot? Nothing, I think. I think we're just going to rely on Rampart, honestly. I think I want to change the order of these, though. Take Aim goes first. Then Duelist Advance, Wicked Slice, Pistol Shot, Tracking Shot. That is what I think I'm going to go with. Winter Fairy, am I alive? I've been handling Miss Ma'am. Well, love on Miss Ma'am for me, of course. But yes, you are alive. You are absolutely alive. We beat Act 1, so everybody lived. Everybody lived. On to Act 2. An even harder, more awful mountain. Do we want Confessor? Again? I liked Confessor, actually. Divine Grace is so swingy, but yeah, we're good here. Let's redo. We want this in first position. Second, third, fourth, no, fourth, fifth, since we rarely use that. That makes me happy. I don't really use Hand of Light. And I don't have Mantra. Does a little bit of damage, buffs, and weakens on upgrade. But this weakens on... Yeah, I just like Judgment better. Alright. Plague Doctor. Did we like Surgeon? We kind of liked Surgeon. But we don't usually use Incision. But we did like Surgeon. So let's reset where things are. Ounce of Prevention is first, because we need to use it immediately. Then we will do Plague Grenade, Noxious Blast. We didn't really use Blinding Gas last time at all. We just kind of plagued it up. So maybe I will grab Incision and Battlefield Medicine. Leave it at that. You are our primary healer. Just because you are able to heal much sooner than our other healer. And then you are set up... Well, let's reset you anyway. Bellow first, then Bolster, Rampart, Crush, Defender, for the few times that we use it. We don't really need Hold the Line that much. You don't get pushed that far. Alright, I think that's our party. You can switch skills out between combats, so if you don't like it, you can make change. Yeah, I am aware. Thank you for the hydrate. I have water right at hand. Water. I appreciate the hydrate reminder. But yes. Alright, this is our party. This is how we do. I'm not entirely certain what these mean. At all. But here we are. We have a Wanderer Path Traveler. We have a Rogue Path Dismas. We have a Deadeye Path Eggnog. And we have a Surgeon Path Dusklights. And we have a... How did you get renamed? That was silly. A Confessor Path Vestal. So that's our party. Let's see here. You want to scout a region with a watchtower. You want to enter the sluice. You want to enter the shroud. You want to enter the Photor. I do not know if we will be able to do all three of those, but we're gonna try. Let's go. Let's go! We are not taking Grave Robber with us, so Eggnog, you're just gonna chill. Take care, Winter Fairy. Be safe.
You came here seeking solace, but found stagnation instead.
Alright, we have some combat items. And I believe we have some trinkets as well. Ally ahead, speed. If speed is less than 2, stunned. Speed everybody up, will you? And then, upon entering Death's Door... Who's the most likely to end up on Death's Door? Probably you. There we go. Poison resistance on resist, gain less stress for 3 turns. Maybe you. And then think I'm gonna put this on you. Alright, we have a couple of inn items and some stagecoach items and some money. Alright, let us get going. Not much we can do. We're just gonna head to the old bridge and...
You can feel it. A change in the air.
have a combat.
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
Ah, Liren Shamble! Thank you. I love Liren Shamble. Alright, this time we got 3 of these jerks instead of 2. You want this right off the bat. Let's take aim. You want to throw this in the front position. Get wrecked. An ounce of prevention is everybody's friend.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other. Steady yourself.
That was not nice. Scream at them. Get debuffed, you jerks. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Goodbye. Please get rid of his blight. No. You.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Get smacked. Resist, resist. Ah, blighted again. That sucks. Get wrecked. Goodbye.
A trivial worriment.
Might as well patch you up a little bit. Get debuffed. Goodbye. Goodbye.
A fortune in memories, long forgotten.
We will just take all of those things and move on. Liren Uwu, Liren cults.
Rest tonight, under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
Once again, we have reached the torch and crown. People de-stressed. This is good. Mastery points. We got
Listen.
2.
Practice. Improve.
Ounce of prevention. We definitely want to upgrade. Where is it? This helps us so much. Consecration of Fortitude also helps us so much. For reference, it does 50% chance to grant block plus or dodge plus at the start of their turn. Such a good consecration. We don't have the Consecration of Light, but that's okay. So, oops, that's not where we want it to be. Although I could upgrade his take aim to give him just so much more damage on riposte, because we're basically doing a riposte build. No, we can wait for more mastery points. I would like her consecration to be super awesome. That will help. All right.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
This will help us in the sprawl and tangle. Very much. But let's see what we have route-wise.
The first of many forks in the road.
Neither.
Choose your path and
Of
ride
course.
out unbowed.
We have somebody who wants to go to both of these. So the malaise ups the meltdown chance, avoid the hoarder. 100% more rough patch routes, keep the flame above 40. I will in a moment. I just wanted to see what my options were. Hi, Nana always. Welcome in, welcome in. We are absolutely playing Darkest Dungeon 2 for spooky season. So sit back, relax, and watch the struggle. Hate that. Easy goal. Hate that. Easy goal. I don't even think we have anyone who wants to go to the Hoarder this time. So we're gonna go to the Shroud.
The barnacled timbers of the coastal villages are sodden with salt and secrets.
We're gonna get our best pupper. We are also going to take Radiant Flame 1. Yes, we get less candles, but that's okay. I really kind of want the Iron Banded wheels. But they'll probably pop up next time as well. So much of this would be so good. Okay. We don't have the parts for this. So, upper, accept.
A little company
Flame.
for the long ride ahead.
Accept. We'll take both of these. It's fine.
Any advantage is a good thing.
It won't do us any good in the up and coming anything. We do have...
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning.
a few things.
If indeed it ever did.
Let us get some make friends. Make friends early if we can. This will be better for later. I also want to up people's HP. That has been saving our butts so much.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
We already have this book, and hopefully it'll be in the next inn. I would also like this one.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
I would also like this one. I can get one of something. We're always in need of de-stressing. We can get two, so that works out. Alright. Thank you, Provisioner. You have this. You have nothing. Please be anti-stress. You have nothing. I'm sure we'll pick up stuff on the way. You have this. That is fine. I want everybody to get some health up. Buff that health. Yes, please. Who has the worst relationship at the moment? You're 9 with everybody? I have 2 of these. You and you need to be friends. You and you need to be friends. You need move resistance. You need to be the target, and you also need resistance to stun. There's no stress. You guys are gonna get hit the most. And this will be useful later. Okay, this is where we're at. We can get trinkets or stagecoach items. What do we have as trinkets? Max health, less crit. Better damage, less speed. This is stress resistance, death blow resistance, and debuff up. This is disease resistance, debuff resistance, stun down. This is move resistance, stun resistance, death resistance down. Okay. I can get taking this. And I am also taking this. You are taking this. You are going to get hit the most. I don't want you stunned, so you're going to take this. And yes, I know that means that it's his death blow resistance is down 10%, but if he ends up on death door, he gets 100% crit, dodge plus, and less stress. So we're going to do that. Yes, that's what we're going to do. This is the best that I can think of with what I have available. Yes. Dusk flights meet Nana always. Nana always meet dusk flights. Nana always adopted. We adopted each other. She's my Nana now, and I'm her grandbaby, and that's just how it's gonna be. But here we go. We're gonna see how this works out. Yes, I know. Always is adorable. She's my Nana. Let's see what the shroud is like. Let's go.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
We have already completed Winter Fairy's goal. We must avoid the Hoarder at all costs. This is a watchtower. That's the Hoarder. That's a lair. We're gonna go to the watchtower to complete another goal. There will be a lair ahead. We're definitely going there. We don't know what any of that is. It's gonna get tricky. We must find a lair at some point before the mountain. Watchtower, please. We're gonna go get in a fight. Believe we're up against fish people. Ow.
The
You jerk.
slow suffering begins.
Get wrecked. Sucker punch me, I get you back. Alright, we don't...
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
Don't know what most of these things do, but we're gonna debuff them anyway. Get... They resisted. Most of them, like half of them resisted. That's terrible. And you are unfortunately stunned. But an ounce of prevention helped. This goes here. The game is hard. It's meant to be hard, Nashi. It's meant to be hard. It's very hard. Yeah, it is not a forgiving game. It's a crazy game. So what do we want? We want to... We want to go after you. You're not going to take a lot of damage, but that does get rid of that block, so that's fine. Please, no more of that. Get wrecked, you jerk. Inflicts when moving. That's awful. Hate that. This does not help us right now. This is fine. He resisted the bleed. That's good. Gross. She's not gonna move though, so it's fine. You de-stressed. I don't know why, but it's happiness for me. Alrighty then. Oh, you can't hit the back. No, you should. Oh, he's stealth. That's why. Frick. Okay then. Fuck your stealth. Get wrecked, you jerk. Well, we are about to judge somebody. Oh, she missed because she was blinded. Get wrecked.
Bafflement and vexation.
Please stop being bleeding. Let's see here. Get screamed at,
Any
you jerks.
being, however horrid, can be brought to heel.
Art imitates life. Get good. Unless you're Andy Warhol, then life imitates
Steady
art.
yourself.
Yep. Excellent points. Frickin' bleed. Don't like this. Alright. Just please stop. Get wrecked. You are getting
A simple kindness.
far too stressed out. Much better. Let's take aim. Buff ourselves up. Goodbye.
Straightforward and effective.
Get wrecked.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Please stop dying. Judge you. Aw, she missed. Please stop dying. Thank you. You know what? Just get wrecked. Resisted the
Sweat-soaked
sun.
brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Don't like the fog, but we're just gonna kill him anyway.
The past is gone. Let it die.
We got some baubles. I like sea stars, but oh my goodness. Interesting. Interesting. We're gonna play a little bit longer.
The fog is parted. Our way is made clear.
Let's find out what this map has, shall we? Excellent. So we have completed his goal now. So we know that we have an armor hazard or a barricade to an academic study. This is an oasis. We kind of want the study because of the candle. Getting out of the study, we can either do a hero story and get some loathing, or we can go to an assistance counter and have some more combat. This is a resistance encounter, which is more combat. We're going to get loathing either way here. We could do double story time, though. But that's double loathing. Of course, if we go to this resistance encounter, it's double loathing anyway. So double loathing regardless. A creature den. There's a cache and a hospital. And then we may have to seek the lair in the next section just to be safe. But I think this is where I'm going to wrap up for today. So, thank you guys for joining me in this run of Darkest Dungeon. We have battled through Denial, and now we are on to the next region. It's crazy. But I'm May, and I stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern US time. If that is not your time zone, please, please, please give me a follow and put on notifications so you know when I go live. Alternatively, Twitter is there for you. I post every day when I go live, and you can become my friend, get to know me, yell at me at Twitter, at me for over whatever. But that's how you learn what I like, what I don't like. The things that I retweet are usually the things that I want to support, but I only post basically once a day, sometimes less. It's whatever. Be my friend, don't be my friend. But if you follow and put on notifications, you'll at least know when I go live, alternatively to Twitch. If you have missed any of our run today, YouTube is the place to find all the VODs in a lovely playlist. You will find the Darkest Dungeon 1 and 2 playlist on my page, very easy to find. So feel free to run over there, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the VODs go live. But I have heard that some of my playthroughs in the past help people get to sleep, so you're welcome to check them out anytime, day or night. And remember, peaches are for leashes. Sorry, Nashi, but I like peaches, and I understand that you're a pear farmer, but it is what it is. Needless to say, as a streamer, I do support my fellow streamers, so let's see who we can raid today, shall we? I would love to raid somebody. Ooh, I've got options. Oh, geez. You know what? We are gonna go jump over to Crossroads of Fate. They are playing Crowsy Grove, so let's have something a little cozier than my stream, which was struggle and awfulness, even though we did manage to make our way. But in any case, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. If you are subscribed to me, feel free to use my high, wave, or love emojis. And if you're not subscribed to me, please, please, please use any love, heart, or raid emojis that you have available. I'm happy to support your communities as well. But with all that being said, I will hopefully see you guys all tomorrow for more Darkest Dungeon 2. And until then, we raid in 3, 2, 1. Bye, guys.